I feel like it's based off of something. It's like not a book or like a short story or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking, but I don't think it was.
Okay. God, I really want to do the daggers in the heart right now. Her last words before she died was, "If a man named Locke returns, please tell him that I love him." That's alright. My name's Thancred. I'm not Locke. Okay, now we go into this house. That has the... Now that I think about it, very inappropriate music.
It's a little creepy, though.
You ain't helping with this, buddy.
Yeah, you're not making me feel better.
I want to say this is like that weird 180 you get for a character. Where you just have this moment of like, you kind of sympathize with a character, and then they do something in a weird, strange extreme, and you're like, whoa, buddy. Also, it does not help that the guy has to have this creepy
Yeah, I don't know about this guy. Locke's just desperate, though. Like, he's not thinking rationally. He's desperate. That's why he's a treasure hunter.
Which is weird, because he was also a treasure hunter before this all happened, but...
Locke stabbed that guy. He's not going to help you. He's going to bring her back as a zombie. And turn out to be a lich or something.
Celeste comes up to him. Dude, this is fucked up. Ooh, F-bomb. Oh, ouch. Celeste actually came back down. This is like totally fucked up, yo. Ugh, it was the 90s. Like I inadvertently picked the correct party for this entire cutscene thing. Anyway.
That's it for here.
Cool. Somebody said something about Jador. Yeah, southward towards Jador.
Before we do that, though, head north.
I was going to head north anyway, but also I need to leave town because it has been a while and I haven't saved.
I gotta save over the cool shades.
Yeah, the cool shades with the cool ninja, who could have had cool shades if he was really cool.
Not as cool as the other two, though.
But I had to get a tell from a gill seller. It's like, I don't want your damn gill! Alright, north it is. Hopefully we get into a couple fights so Gal can have some stuff back on the belt. A turkey vulture.
A vulture?
Punch the hell out of the thing.
Vulture, vulture, vulture. Vulture is a new enemy. 412 HP, 13 attack, weak to wind. It can use Shamshear.
Shamshear?
And Eye Gouge, which blinds you.
What is Shamshear?
Shamshear. Reduces target's HP by half.
Ooh. So nothing there. We're about to hit this town. Well, I say town.
Yeah, that's, I think, giving it a little more credit than need be.
Dragon's Neck Cabin? Wow, that sounds like a place I've been to before. But not in this game.
It's not even a... It's a cabin.
Okay, can I loot this stuff without it coming back to bite me?
Yeah, it's fine.
Ooh, a hero's ring. Okay, I have to immediately look what that does. A golden ring was once worn by an ancient hero, boosts both physical and magical attack power. Hey, Sabin, you want a new ring?
What was the thing he had before?
Was it the Gigas Gauntlet? Gigas Glove. Boost the wearer's physical attack power. May need to look into that.
Yeah.
So it was the
You
hero.
you keep going though. I'll figure it out.
Hero's ring and the Gigas Gauntlet. Gigas Glove. Alright. Can't let the world become too peaceful, don't you see? Okay. People shine their best when they're at war. Alright. Sir, have you played a Metal Gear game? Oh, I wonder...
Provides 25% damage boost to all damage.
the Gigas...
The hero's ring.
The hero's ring. Alright. So that's good. And the Gigas Glove or whatever. So this guy wants to build a Coliseum, but nobody wants to help him. Which makes a little sense, because you keep selling it as, everybody wants to murder, why can't I just get murdering going?
Physical damage by 25%. So it's literally the same thing, but also magic.
Cool. So we just made the better choice. Is there something else up here?
That's pretty much it. Not a lot going on right now.
Ooh.
You're new.
Rock Wasp and the Paralydia?
Okay, Rock Wasp. 290 HP, 14 attack, weak to fire and wind.
Stole a remedy from the plant.
They can use Sleep Sting,
Sleep Sting?
which I think you can guess what does.
Paralyze?
It puts you to sleep. Paralydia has 492 HP, 13 attack, weak to fire. It can use Poison Touch.
But just like it did to Locke. Oh, we're good. Oh, we got a golden needle. That doesn't fill me with hope. Actually, let us try that thing somebody said, because I think I do have some poison stuff. Yep, worked. What was the thing I had on him before? The Hermes sandals, right. Wait, is this a... Oh, it is! Chocobo stable.
Hey!
Should be Chocobo Woods, but whatever. How much money do we have? We got some money. Alright, this is the game that really kind of screws with you in perspective.
Oh, once you get on a Chocobo, yeah.
Yeah. Because you're like, obviously Chocobo's going to work out perfect. Oh, they mowed 7 the crap out of this thing.
Now we gotta stop and think about where we're going. And what's going on.
What instrument are they using for the Chocobo music?
Some weird synthesized crap.
God, it's like they got it going through a tube or something. Okay, so that's the mountain range on the map. So that's... Ugh, it looks so weird upside down. It's Mount Figaro. So, it's all just going south now.
Yeah, not really anything else here other than... Now, I don't know... So is what we're looking for, like, all the way down there?
Well, there's only 2 spots down south, and there's one
Well,
coming
there's
up
the
right
town,
now.
so that's probably it.
Yeah, and then there's whatever's past the town.
Yeah, that's probably our town.
So, there's also something up into the west of the east of this place, but it's also like...
I'm
probably
sure
at
that's
the
where
town.
Story's gonna take us.
Probably.
So hop into town.
Did that Chocobo just go over the water?
There's actually very little to do
We
here.
could have gotten Knights of the Round already.
Yeah, there's actually very little to do in this town.
Well, there is a armor shop.
Yeah, there's a couple shops.
Thanks, Fourth Wall. This is Jador, the westernmost town on the world map. No.
Yeah, that's mostly it. Talk to everybody and we're done.
We'll keep looking. We'll keep looking, but I'm staying. Oh. Oh god, we may have to, like, farm out some gil here soon. This is some good equipment here. Unless it's one of those, like, I'm gonna wander around town and find, like, 3 of each.
Nah, there is nothing in this town.
Oh, is that one of those bodunk towns where you're just like...
Like,
It's
this
just
town
here.
literally serves as a small place to, like, chat to everybody.
Uh,
I think it will serve a plot purpose later. So they got the poor people in the town up north.
I really don't like you right now. Zozo.
I think that's the town up north?
Oh, I know what's happening up there now. God. Yeah, we're good.
But I'm gonna jump into bed anyway.
Well, I also want to check if there's a clock around. Apparently that's the running gag of get an elixir, get a free elixir.
Yeah, I think we
Check
actually missed a clock back in Locke's hometown.
Oh. Well, I hope everyone pointed it out, because I don't care. Oh. Kiku Ichimonji?
Kikuichimonji.
Kuimonji.
Kikuichimonji.
Kiku Ichimonji. It means made in Japan. What? So there's a Kaiser Knuckle, Kadochi, which is for Shadow,
Mm-hmm.
if we had them, because obviously they got the scrolls in here. Shadow Scroll. Oh, the Utsusemi.
Yeah.
You sure this isn't one of those, like, we lose Shadow if we don't get him for this point, or...
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Because they're throwing a lot of stuff for him, and it's like...
Well, because there's a chance you have him on your party right now.
I know, but this... I've already missed... it's like, apparently I was supposed to say no a bunch to Bannon before we joined, and then I would have gotten sweet equipment from it, but it was one of those, like... Is it, though? Oh, an opera singer. It's way south of here. Oh, so it's an opera house south of here. Why, though? Son of a bit. We just got one of those from Kefka. Barrier ring. Critically wounded. Earring. Oh, so we can get another earring here for one. I have 3 of those? Sniper eye. Scope that allows the wearer to walk. Oh, okay. So you just never miss if you got one. Yeah, we got one of those. You know what these are reminding me of? And I say this with 100% foresight that I know there's a piece of equipment in here that shares a similar vein of it, but this really reminds me of the puppets attachments in Final Fantasy XI for Puppet Master, where you can just like, this adds this amount of stats to it, and also adds this ability to the puppet and everything. And it's one of those like, this is where they got that from. Because there's literally an equipment piece that we get way later on that was like the go-to, you must have this if you want to be a good puppet master. But of course, it being the go-to, you must have this if you were a puppet master, also it sells on the auction house, meant you had to have bling bling for the damn thing to get it.
And then the poor people are right out.
You're aware of it at least, but did you have to like literally go like, well, let's get the pores out of town?
Speed off towards the northern mountains.
Oh, cool.
That's where we're going.
Oh, an auction house.
Wealthy aristocrats, you say?
There's an irony of the fact that I just mentioned the auction house. Let's hit the market board instead.
As I said before, there's no plot or anything in this town, so you can do whatever.
I mean, my whatever would be farming for kill right now, because it's nice equipment.
I mean, you can also do that.
Yeah, I could, but it's also like... What are you gonna cut out?
At this point, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea.
You know what, I haven't even watched any of the videos, and I go like, I just... Mostly because I'm in the videos. Why would I watch the videos? Today's auction is over. There's nothing I can't buy. Oh, you admire fine arts well? No, how utterly uncivilized. Alright, I'm burning this place down when I leave.
Oh no, they're auctioning off a mermaid.
Greatest goddamn scene of all One Piece. Don't at me. Easy, say no.
So y'all are, like, unbelievably rich. What did you do to make this kind of money?
Or profiteering. Alright, I'm burning this town down. I'm stealing all the crap in the shops.
They all own diamond mines and sell their money to Garlemald. I don't actually know what the empire in this game is called.
Gestalt.
Okay.
The Gestalt Empire.
Okay.
The Gestalians.
Like, I think it's Garlemald.
It's basically what Garlemald is. It's just Garlemald's Garland from Final Fantasy 1. But they kept the G, so it's like the G Empire, basically.
Well, how about if I rob you?
What are you talking about? Oh.
The Imperial capital of Vector! Alright, everybody, new plan!
That's a stupid name. Just 100% for your capital city. We call it Vector. You're an idiot. I'm gonna start the returners. Oh, I did give the backstory for Bannon away?
Bannon just walking around, walking around the whole empire. Here's what they named their
I couldn't
capital.
I couldn't get on. No, it was like he used to work with the Emperor and everything before it became an empire because like, oh, name the capital city Vector, and he was like, that's it, I'm rebelling. Okay, I can't get up there, right?
Doesn't look like it.
What are you selling? Money?
Booze!
How do you sell money? Is it Confederate money? Because I can tell you, toilet paper is worth more. Kazing. Okay, so this is where, like...
This is probably the Opera House.
This is... No, the Opera House is way south.
Oh. Oh, that's probably we have to take the...
Yeah, this is the...
Lady?
Ma'am, what is with everyone in the... town of Zozo is nestled between the mountains to the north. It's a den of thieves and ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah, you keep telling
you threw all the poor people out of town instead of helping them.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, and it's not because of poverty.
Jeez. We got rid of all the poor people. I wonder why our lives are better. All the poor people are dying. It's not helping our lives.
Owzer.
Owzer. Mom said to stop it, but I don't know howitzer. Somebody say howitzer! Locke?
I think Celeste.
Are you sure? Locke is the one in front of the party. Did you just steal my ether? Fuck your town.
I think that line of dialogue is specific for having
Celeste,
Celeste
yes.
in your party.
Who has a picture of an open treasure chest? Treasure chest on canvas. I hate the fact that I can literally just look at all these things. I'm saving that one for last. I can see it in the corner. Beautiful still life of flowers. It's almost as if they were alive.
I mean, okay, flowers, I get it, sure. The rest of these...
A very old painting of a bucket.
I feel like these guys don't know what to paint.
Appears to... a lamp?
Locke, are you an idiot?
These are two... okay, if it's the oil lamps...
I think it is, actually. Two little oil lamps.
Yeah, but it looks like two vases.
Yeah.
It's just...
like, you can kind of see a flame in them if you look right.
Suit of armor, it would seem.
Any of y'all get creative with your painting? Instead
Picture...
of just like, man, I found this pot.
God, what was it? You know, it's a picture of a lovely lady that for some reason appears in 06. I ain't spoiling it for them. Yeah, I'm saving... because I feel like something's gonna happen here. This one looks awfully familiar. That's it? Alright.
Yeah, there's nothing really happens in this town.
Well, it's just a painting of Alteros. I thought it would have been one of those like, haha, I just showed up out of nowhere.
I feel like if he did, you'd have to fight him. Oh, there's the lamps.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just they're not lit on the thing, so it looks like they're just vases. Also, I know who Outzer is. Is this him pre-everything? That is ridiculous.
I don't know if that's even him. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just some dude. Butler.
Well, I don't know if a butler looks that fancy, but it's just one of those like, holy crap.
That's how you know. That's how you know how rich Outzer is.
Talk about a glow down. So Jador. So basically, all it is just get new equipment and just move.
Yeah, there's really nothing of value in this town.
Well, I kind of want to hit up the we have to go up to Zozo, right? That's where it's basically telling us to go.
Zozo is our next goal.
So I'm going to do the Opera House, see if there's anything from there.
It doesn't say anything about it, but we can hop down there.
I was already halfway there. Ooh, Iron Fist.
Halfway there. Iron Fist.
Stole a potion.
333 HP, 13 attack. You can use Knee Kick, which just does damage, and Stone.
Like the magic spell, or like the...
Randomly damages one or all enemies on screen with the chance to inflict Confuse.
Sabin leveled up.
So I think it just drops a rock on everybody's head.
I just meant more like... Because sometimes they kind of flip back and forth on if stone is like petrify or...
Yeah, not that.
So this is the Opera House. Well, that was worthwhile. Shanty music, though.
Oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Up to Zozo.
God. Kept getting golden. What I thought, the way it looked on the map, the dot, I thought it was actually going to be on this side of the mountain that we're on now, not turned around and everything.
Okay. Before you go in, the question now is, do you even want to tackle this today? Because once you go in there, this place is a place.
I hear grinding up some gil for the time being.
All right. With that, though, I will say... Until next time, everybody, we're going to do some grinding.
For money, not for XP.